Hi wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about the Christian faith, health, money and lifestyle. Today we're going to focus on money. I just want to talk about, I don't know if we'll call it frugal tips or financial wisdom that you can apply, especially when you're in a circumstances where money is a bit tight, where I've gone through a season where after having my children, we've gone from 2 salaries to 1 salary, and being on 1 salary, you realize, oh gosh, all the extra things that I used to buy, they have to go, and things I never knew was a luxury needs to go, so we can save money. And these simple things, I'm going to share about 16 things that we stopped buying to help us save a lot of money and change our mentality towards things. It helped us pay off a 5 grand debt that we're in while living on 1 salary and still being able to survive month to month. So let's get straight into it. For this video, I've got a blog post that I've written about it quite a while ago, so I'm just going to reference back to it so we can talk about it. So first thing, I don't have a television. I don't have a television. When me and my husband got married, we agreed that we're not going to have a television. And to be honest, who we kidding? Having a television means nothing. You can watch whatever you want online. So it might have been significant 10 years ago, but now it doesn't really that matter. But my point is, because we don't have a television, we haven't bought a television. We didn't spend, I don't know, £500 buying a television or £1,000. I don't even know how much televisions cost, but we haven't got a television. And because of that, we don't pay TV license. We don't pay TV license, which in this country, in England, TV license is about, I think it's £150 a year or so, I think. So we're saving on that. We don't have any TV subscriptions because we don't have a television. So we're not paying for like Sky or what else is there? I don't even know what else is there, but we're not paying for like a TV subscription. We don't have Netflix. We don't have any of those things. So we're not paying any of that. So on average, without having a TV license, no subscription, you're probably saving about £500. So ching, that's already money saved. Second thing, bottled water. Obviously, some people be like, I don't drink tap water. I wouldn't drink it. Each to their own, and I get it. I've watched a few videos where they're like, tap water is the same as toilet water and it's clean. I don't care. I know that a lot of spring water, for example, is literally just tap water, just put into a bottle. Did you know that? Spring water is tap water. But especially the issue that people tend to have is the taste. Like in England, water tends to taste, you can taste the chlorine within the water that's been used to purify the water. So one tip that you can do is when you fill up a bottle, filter it, obviously get a filter the water, leave it in the fridge open for about 24 hours. The whole chlorine taste is gone. You would never know that it's not bottled water and it's tap water. That alone will save you how much? I used to buy sparkling water and it had to be a particular brand. I insert it if I can find a clip. Cost £1 per bottle, and maybe even a 500ml bottle of water a day. That's if I'm drinking one. That's 80p a bottle. That's £1.80 on just 2 bottles of water, and we're supposed to drink about 2 litres a day. So in all, you'll be surprised how much it adds up to. But if you add up all of that water bottles you're buying, it adds up. For me, when I did the calculation, I'm saving about £840. £840 just from buying bottled water. Can you believe that? So these simple things are the things that you could do and implement into your life so that you save money, because some financial struggles happen. They do happen. Seasons change in life and you might have to adapt accordingly. The third thing is pre-packed vegetables and fruit. I've always been a bit frugal as a person naturally, but when I started really looking into it, so I should pay. So say for example a pineapple, if you buy a fresh pineapple, you bring it home, it's £1. £1, $1, you cut it up, you can make whatever, you can feed 4 people. If you buy a pre-packed version, you're getting a quarter of that whole pineapple you paid £1 for, which would have cost you 25, but you're now paying £1 for a quarter. So for the equivalent, so you're paying an extra £3 for packaging, and that someone's cut it up for you. And I know people like convenience, I get it, but you're willing to pay really £3 extra for packaging and someone in effect cutting up your pineapple for you. I don't buy pre-packed vegetables. I don't buy pre-packed fruit. So that alone, just choosing to buy things in its whole shape, in its fresh state, and spending an extra 5 to 10 minutes cutting it up can save you about £200 a year. And that's just saving on food, one type of food. It's just amazing how when you add up, if we add up all of these 3 things alone already, if you're in America, you've saved $2,000. In the UK, you've saved £1,500 worth of money just on these 3 things: television, bottled water, pasta and pre-packed vegetables. But let's carry on. More ways to save money. This is one that's a bit controversial, but hey, each to their own. Everyone has their way of doing things. I don't buy perfume anymore. I used to buy perfume £80 a bottle. I get samples. I am subscribed to so many freebie websites where they just bring them out. You get to try different types of perfumes. If you go to perfume shops and ask for samples, you get them. If you've got a particular smell you really like, you just go back and ask for samples again. That alone is saving you, like on average, you may buy 2 bottles of perfumes, even if they cost £40. That's £80 saved and you still get the perfumes that you want and perfumes you may never probably be able to afford to try. Like, you get so many things. Another one, obviously this is a bit personal as well, on how I save money, is on makeup. If you see all of my other videos, it's only the first few that you'll see me put full on makeup because I thought that's what I had to do to be a YouTuber. But to be honest, I wear makeup maybe twice a month if I feel like it, and I thank God that I've got good skin, so I have that choice. But makeup is expensive. Oh my goodness. Like, I know people who are spending probably about £100 a month on buying top-up makeup. I ain't got, no. Even if I did wear makeup on that extent, I would have stopped wearing makeup just to save myself £100 a month. And people don't see, oh, it's just £100, but it adds up. It honestly does add up. Another one I don't buy, fizzy drinks or juices. The only thing you'll find in my house is squash, and it's sugar-free, so it lasts longer. I do not spend money buying juices or fizzy drinks, spending about what, £4. Some people are spending £10 a week on just juice that people are just going to drink, when there's water, which is healthier, when there's squash if you want flavored water. So that's something that I don't spend money on. And you'll be surprised, even if you're spending £4 a week, that's £16 a month. That adds up to £192 a year just on fizzy drinks. So before we talked about £100 a month, that's £1,200. We've got the £1,500 on just the things I mentioned before, and all of this. I'm sure you're getting the hint that as it adds up, it's all adding up. It may seem very simple and not that important, but these things do add up, and you can save money. What can you do if you had that £5,000 or so at the end of the year because you didn't have any debts to pay and you just had it as savings? That can help you even build on getting your deposit to buy your own property. These simple things do help, so do take them into consideration. Another thing I don't buy, hot drinks. You ain't catching me in Starbucks buying a latte. I'll make it myself. Today, even filming this video, I went on YouTube, found a video to make a homemade chai latte, and I made it. You are spending, let me just, I did the calculations here, yeah? So say you buy coffee every day, and say on average a latte is what, £3.25, and me being lactose free, gluten free, and order free, they charge you for these milks. Maybe not now anymore because they've realized a lot of people are now choosing to be using alternative milks, but for me it used to cost an extra 50p to get soya milk, which makes it £3.75 per hot drink. So imagine I got a latte every day before I went to work. That's £18.75 a week. £75 a month, £900 a year, nearly £1,000 on a hot drink. You must be crazy. Sorry, you must be crazy. Honestly, I make my own coffee. If I feel like a latte, I'll go on YouTube and find a recipe and make it, and just travel with a travel mug. As you can see, people pay for convenience. Paying for convenience is not worth it when money's tight. When you're financially tight or financially in a position where you may have debts or you may have children and money's a bit, in a tight place, buying coffee is a luxury and you don't need it when you can make your own. Starbucks sells their coffee beans. Even buying that and making yourself will save you a lot of money. Another thing, this is a bit different, but I don't buy things individually. Like, I won't go to a convenience store and buy 1 pack of rice, because for example, if you go to a shop like Sainsbury's, like an express one, the same packet of rice you'll find in their big stores for £1.50, they're selling it for £2.75. So I always buy in bulk. So rather than buying one item, rather than buying even a little pack of toilet roll for £2, I'll buy the pack of 12, and that will save me, because if you actually do the counting and count the cost of each individual roll, you're probably spending, say, 50p per roll, while if you buy the pack of 12, you're spending 30p per roll. So it may not seem significant, but that 20p adds up, and it does save you a lot of money. So on average, you can probably save about £50-60 a year, and this is me talking about just toilet roll alone. Another one is gym membership. I did join the gym After a while, cancelled it again, started doing my workouts at home. I realized the gym is not going to make you fit if you already not got the mentality to be fit. I was waking up early in the morning, 5 a.m. and going until my shifts changed. But I got a workout video at home. I get up, I do that workout video, I do my training, I alternate my videos, and I'm still getting fitter. So you don't need a gym membership when money's tight. These are luxuries. And when you have the money, go ahead. Like, I'm not stopping you, I'm all for it. When you have the surplus, you've got enough disposable income that you don't even notice that you're paying for a gym membership. Go on, go for it. Go ahead. Go even to the luxury ones. David Lloyd. I called one to inquire how much it costs. It's nearly £300 a month for a gym membership. Girl, boy, if you got your coin, go get it. You get tennis court, you get sauna, you get everything and everything. So might as well go ahead. Other things I stopped spending money on, being brand loyal. I'm not loyal to no brand. For example, there are a lot of simple things like candles that you can find an alternative in Aldi. Face washes, you can find alternatives in Aldi. Nappies, I am not buying Pampers. You can find alternatives in Aldi. So I'm not brand loyal, that saves me money. Getting a pedicure, stop doing that, doing it myself. Going to the hairdressers, would you believe I did this myself? I learned how to do my own hair. This alone saved me, what, £70? Because I'm learning to save money when needed. And I am your frugal lady, so I love getting reduced items. I've saved so much money going into the stores and finding deals where things are reduced. And I always check, is it freezable? If I can freeze something and it says you can freeze it for 3 months on the packaging, it's not gone off. It's just gone off because they have to get rid of it on the shelves. But in reality, the actual food hasn't gone off. So I get a lot of reduced items. I always try and get vouchers and coupons. I always, another thing I do is I love charity shops. Like I recently got a dress, brand new dress, a Reese dress for, which still had the tag on, £190 dress. Guess how much I paid for it? Guess, just guess. Guess, just guess. £3.50. Ching! Save me some coin. I'll be rocking that dress. You'll not think, oh, that looks like a charity shop dress, because it's not. It's a brand new dress, just I found it in a charity shop. Phone contracts. I went a year just using a SIM only. I only got one once I started doing my YouTube and everything. But SIM only, I was only paying £4 or £5 a month for like 12 months. On average, a contract is about, what, £40-50. I always use my home Wi-Fi. I work from home. I've got, I made an exchange with data. What I did was I signed up to a broadband provider who gives you 5 gig of free data on your device, and then I got a low data option, so I get about 10 gig for the price of 4. These are different, strategies of ways to save money, be efficient when you're at home, especially as a mom, a wife, you have a home to take care of. And another thing I want to mention is don't buy things when you're in debt. Focus on clearing your debt. If you can't afford something, don't buy it. I know it's a difficult concept to apply with, but someone said something, I don't know who that I can give them the credit to, but they're saying you can only afford something if you can buy it 4 times over and not even notice that you've bought it. That's when you know you can afford something. If you're spending £200 buying those shoes, but you had to work to save that £200 and you're still in debt of like £3,000 on credit card debts, you can't afford these things. And it's okay. It's okay that you can't afford it right now. Work hard, save your money. And once you save your money, you're working towards becoming financially independent and then financially free. And when you're financially free, you can spend till kingdom come. So those are the 16 things. These are 16 simple things that I changed or gave up, and that helped us clear £5,000 worth of debt and helped us put us in a better position where I'm now back working, so we're okay, we're doing better. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Just let me know what things you've changed in your life when you're in a financial situation. If you're in that position now, anything you're going to apply, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. And I love you. Bye.